I certainly did not imagine when I was a little girl that I was going to grow up and work for the garbage company. And I can't think of a better place to be. I feel really lucky and blessed to be able to have this job, where I'm getting paid to do something that really matters to me. My partner, is like, why are you always talking about trash? It's like, they are asking me questions. People are really interested in garbage and recycling and, what's recyclable and what's not recyclable and where do they come up with, these little numbers on the bottom of the plastic container that are so confusing and what do they really mean? People want to recycle. People are trying to do the right thing and they see what they think is a recycling code and they throw it in there, which is why we end up with some things that are not containers. And pretty much the curbside recycling program is a container program. Materials are placed at the curb inside the blue cart, and then our drivers pick that material up and they're all brought to this facility. If things are broken, they should be thrown in the trash. Basically, this program is for containers, so we see a lot of plastic bags and other products that people think are recyclable that don't actually belong here. And so my job is to educate them as to what is actually included in the recycling program. Material that enters the facility from residential and commercial programs is put on the ground, and then it is pushed into a hopper, which carries it up a conveyor belt. That's the first step. It actually has a little light sensor on it, so if the material is too high or it's moving too quickly, it'll actually automatically slow the system down. There are people that work for our company whose parents worked for this company before, and they're handling what goes into those blue carts. And so my appeal for people to make sure that what they're putting in there is actually recyclable and not garbage, because nobody really wants to handle trash. They're pulling out cardboard at one hopper, and there's pulling out other miscellaneous items that have ended up in the recycling that people have put in there that don't belong there. So basically what we have is the large pieces of cardboard are pulled off the system and any garbage is pulled off. So plastic garbage bags is one thing that we see a lot of. I'm looking at a little wicker basket over there. Also, some people have been putting their old style recycling crates in there, and it's unfortunate because they're getting crunched and they'll no longer be usable. A lot of the materials that we process here are baled on site and then loaded into container boxes and shipped overseas. Aluminum is processed domestically, glass is processed domestically. The small bits of glass generally get turned into roadbed, and the larger pieces get sent back and turned into wine bottles for the most part. Since implementing single-stream recycling, we have seen a dramatic increase in the amount of recycling that is being collected. It's a much more convenient program, and with convenience means more people are doing it. So you have people that were already recycling that are able to recycle more. You also have people that weren't recycling who are now recycling because it's so easy. We're doing these projects right now, these programs right now, to divert as much as we can and to educate the public, and that's all really helpful. And we still need to look at the fact that we're building big stores and people are buying more stuff, and we were inundated with advertising and it's go buy, and then we're left with all this stuff. The technology is improving, and we're reclaiming more materials. It's just a really big growth industry right now.